Hello and welcome to this video. In this demo, I want to be showing you how you can easily use the Mobb Vibe Shield to fetch for fixes available on the Mobb platform with the help of GitLab Duo chat. So the scenario here is that as a developer, I have made a number of changes to my file, and before I push it to my remote, I want to just check with Mobb using GitLab Duo for any fixes that may be available from previous fix report that I have ran, either via CI/CD pipelines or from a manual submission of a fix report. So we can actually do that by just first opening up the GitLab Duo chat agent. And in this case, I'm going to start up a new session. I'm going to start by asking GitLab Duo to check if there are any fixes available on Mobb for me, right? In this case, I want to just have it show me a summary first. Don't apply anything just yet. So it's going to run the Mobb NCP tool to fetch for those fixes and render that in a summary format. What it's doing here at the moment is to simply check for the correct path in order to locate the correct fix report on Mobb so that it's fetching the relevant fixes for me later on. Okay, so it looks like it's able to identify a correct fix report. Looks like there are a number of fixes available across various different issue types, across different severity as well. In this case, for me as a developer, given my focus right now is to quickly get my code pushed to my remote repository and get a PR created, I'm not so much interested in fixing everything just yet, but rather I want to know if there are any fixes for me, specifically around the files that I've edited at the moment, right? So I'm going to have GitLab Duo to just check for any fixes that are relevant to the file zone.js, which is the one that I am pushing to the remote repository, and get those fixes for me by checking through Mobb. So again, it's going to run the Mobb MCP to check for those fixes, but now focus on the files that I'm asking it to check for. Okay, so it looks like it's able to find a fix from Mobb for me, which is a regular expression injection vulnerability. It actually provided a lot of details about what the issue was, the fix that Mobb is providing, which looks like it's essentially just applying a escape regular expression library to escape the patterns that are being captured, and also has a summary of the benefits of applying this fix. Now, before we apply the fix, it's important to recognize that all the fixes that Mobb produces are predictable and validated. And what that means is that for a lot of users, that allows them to fix a large number of issues in bulk, trusting that all the fixes that Mobb produces are going to be able to address the vulnerability at hand and not cause other issues. Now, in this case, this is not my use case. I'm only focused on targeting specific fixes for my file here that I'm working on as a developer, but Mobb can definitely be used in a broader scale to tackle a large number of issues and tackle your backlog in that capacity. So in this case, once I have reviewed this fix, I'm going to just tell GitLab Duo to apply it. So let's apply this fix. And GitLab Duo, using its agentic feature, is going to apply the fix for me within my code base. Looks like the fix has been applied. GitLab Duo is telling us what exactly has been applied here. We can also check this by going to the source control tab. And if we look at the files that are being committed, we can see exactly what has changed, including the declaration of the library here. Looks like we are also, we're doing the escape here. And from a package.json perspective, we are also including the library, given that is not there before. So with the fix being applied, I can now commit all these changes to my repository and then push it to remote, ensuring that all the issues that are relevant to me in this particular file are being addressed by Mobb in a predictable and validated manner, and that it's free from other issues that may be present within this code that I'm going to be committing. Now, for all the instructions on how to set this up within your own Visual Studio Code environment with GitLab Duo, I'll be leaving an instruction guide at the bottom of the video in the description box. But as always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're here to help. Thank you. Bye-bye.